Welcome back to theskykid.com, your destination for the finest coming-of-age cinema. Today, we're uncovering a hidden gem from Poland, Jan Jakub Kolski's Venice. It's a film where magical realism meets the brutality of World War II, seen through the eyes of an 11-year-old boy yearning for a world he may never reach. It's haunting, in the best possible way. As my interest in European cinema grows, I keep discovering coming-of-age films from Eastern Europe that leave a lasting impression. And Venice is definitely one of them. Based on short stories by Włodzimierz Ododziewski, the movie takes place in Poland during World War II and follows 11-year-old Marek, played by Marcin Walewski. For safety, Marek is sent to the countryside villa of his aunts and female cousins, while his father and older brother head to the front lines. Early on, it's clear that Marek and his relatives belong to Poland's privileged class. He attends a military school, wears fashionable costumes, and his aunt's villa feels like an aristocratic manor. His parents frequently travel across Europe, and until now, only Marek's age has kept him from joining them on one of their trips to Venice. A city he's become obsessed with, fueled by their stories and his refined upbringing. So, when he's finally told he'll be allowed to go, the outbreak of war cancels the long-awaited journey. Unhappy in his aunt's home and longing for the world he was promised, Marek retreats into imagination, building a replica of his dream city in the villa's flooded basement. It's one of the film's most striking symbolic decisions. I've seen many Polish coming-of-age films, and their narratives rarely disappoint. They avoid the excessive action and melodrama common in Western productions, choosing instead to focus on psychological depth and the exploration of human nature. Venice embraces inner monologues and a stream of consciousness style, an approach that works beautifully for this type of story. It pulls us into Marek's internal world, revealing his fears, motivations, and the confusion he feels as war reshapes everything familiar. Through his eyes, we witness both the collapse of a privileged childhood and the bewildering behavior of the adults around him. The film's direction is enhanced by striking cinematography. Venice uses a vintage color palette that immediately signals its historical setting. As I watched, the lighting, perspectives, and overall visual atmosphere felt familiar. And it wasn't surprising to learn later that the director of photography was Arthur Reinhardt, the same artist whose work I admired in Jestem and Tomorrow Will Be Better. Some of the film's most memorable moments come from its inventive camera movements. A handheld shot during an unexpected air raid disrupts the otherwise gentle pacing, shocking both the characters and the audience. In Venice, Reinhardt collaborates with Jan Jakub Kolski, a filmmaker widely credited with introducing magical realism to Polish cinema. And magical realism is truly the best way to describe Venice. You could also call it a visual poem. The film's aesthetic beauty is undeniable, and the presence of Chopin's music adds emotional nuance, deepening the connection to its imagery. The characters feel believable, even if Marek's aunts come across as a bit eccentric. Some supporting characters could have been explored more fully, but Marek, through whom the entire story is filtered, feels complete and compelling. Marcin Walewski delivers a layered performance, shifting between vulnerability and poise, uncertainty and quiet strength. It's remarkable work, especially for someone known mostly for television roles at the time. At just under 2 hours, Venice held my attention from beginning to end. Its calm pacing is punctuated by moments of surprise, creating a sense of curiosity about what might come next. I'm still not entirely certain whether I interpreted the ending correctly. It made sense to me, but some critics, like Dennis Harvey of Variety, suggest a different reading. I genuinely love to hear how others interpret it. In the end, Venice is a film I wholeheartedly recommend. It's visually stunning, emotionally rich, and thematically thoughtful. Whether you're drawn to coming-of-age stories, European cinema, or simply films that offer beauty and depth instead of spectacle, Venice deserves a place on your watch list.